You know those stress dreams that you get where you're trying to run, but your legs are made of cement and you can't physically, like, make yourself run? Just trying to shoot some things, get it up online. First Sherpa vest is almost done. I just have to put on these clasps, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what size it is because the pattern says 6 months, but it feels more like 6 to 9 months to me. And in my exhaustion last night, I sewed on the zipper before I even hemmed the neckline, so I have to rip that out. But speaking of zippers, this is almost too good to be true. These are 24-inch zippers. There are 60 of them in 20 colors, so it has like 3 each. And I think they were only $19.99 on Amazon, so it comes to about 33 cents per zipper. That is way better than the price at Joann. Joann, I think for this length, and if you wanted the colored ones, it's $3.99. So this is gonna make my overhead a lot better.
You're so cute, Damien. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. I just love you.
I've spent what feels like the last 3 hours editing photos. You know, cropping, color correcting, adding the measurements and everything. And it's really tedious work, and it's not my favorite part of the job, but it has to be done. And then just the whole listing, filling out all the everything that needs to be put in the listing. Maybe one day I'll be able to hire somebody to do that for me. We'll see. But yeah, potluck starts in like 4 hours. I'm really not excited about it. I'm very tired right now for some reason. I don't really want to make anything. And they said specifically you're not allowed to just pick something up from the supermarket. You have to make it and bring it. But we're gonna go because it's an excellent opportunity for us to both network. Friendsgiving of industry people, like film industry people. But, you know, where there's people working in film, there's people who want to get a house too. So we're both just going to go there and try to network and make some friends and get our businesses out there. And a lot of socializing goes into a sales-based job. And, yeah, we're both introverts and we're not very good at it, so we're just gonna go and try our best. I think I'm gonna take a nap first, though. I'm so tired. Just got up from a nap. It's 4:15. I still don't have any clue what I'm gonna make, so I think I'm just gonna scavenge through my cupboards and see if I have anything that I can throw together. Let's see what we got. Breads. Aha! Luckily, I had all of this stuff in my pantry. So I'm gonna make what I made a couple years ago, which was some gluten-free shortbread cookies with some pumpkin and pumpkin spice, but also with a buttercream pumpkin spice frosting. If my choice of dessert makes me basic, then I'm okay with that. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering, what on earth did she put in there? How much did she put in there? And the answer is, well, I know what I put in there, I just don't know how much, because I just threw it in. Kind of like that. So I've been using Bob Redmill, whatever the name is. It's gluten-free, that's what I know. I've been using this stuff for years. This shortbread cookie mix is really good. especially if you want to like add some flair to it, some spices, anything that you want to add. It's really, the texture's great. I love it. I highly recommend it. So while we're waiting on the test batch, I'm going to start making my pumpkin spice vanilla cream frosting. La da, la da da da. Test. Oh my god. Just went in the cupboard to get Tupperware to put the cookies in, and I found the Tupperware that I bought for when I was gonna be weaning Kaya. I was gonna make all her baby food and her purees and, you know. I forgot to take footage of me frosting them, but this is what they look like. Now that my dessert's all packed up and ready to go, I'm gonna attempt to look semi-human. Wow. Okay, let's go. They smell so good. Haven't been to El Segundo in ages. Wow, the air seems fresher around here.
It does. It's like a there.
It's right here. Well, that was fun. Even though social media wasn't allowed. Cameron's taking some of our perishable groceries up into the apartment, and we're gonna go back out shopping. I got a bunch of like detox stuff because I just feel super lethargic. I don't know if I'm having like a flare-up with my CIDP or if it's just the grief that's making me feel like I'm trying to run through quicksand. You know those stress dreams that you get where you're trying to run but your legs are made of cement and you can't physically like make yourself run? That's how my body feels right now. And it's like I can't tell if it's my autoimmune condition flaring or if it's just the grief that's like sucking me down into like the swamps of sadness. But either way, I'm gonna try to eat really clean this week, take all my little potions and snake oil and my herbs and all the things that usually make me feel better when I have a flare-up. Just really hope it's that and not the sadness trying to kill me. We're on our way to the 12-step store. Basically, it's like a store for people that are in 12-step programs. They have like little tokens for your birthdays, like people that are sober for a certain amount of time. I was gonna go yesterday by bus, but I was not feeling it. So I am part of a program in the 12-step world for eating disorders. I had an eating disorder for a long time, almost 20 years, I want to say. And yesterday, November 19th, was 8 years since I entered recovery, and I have not had a relapse or anything like that in 8 years. So it is my 8-year birthday for recovering from anorexia, and we're gonna go pick up a little token to commemorate that achievement. Disordered eating is probably a topic I will talk about eventually in more detail, but I'm so exhausted and Just saturated with grief today. That's not really something I want to delve into too much, but I did want to say that eating disorders are very hard to recover from because you have to face your drug of choice at least a couple times a day. And you have to regulate how you take your drug of choice. You have to regulate it to be like normal, and it's not like that when you're, say, a heroin addict, because you just stop doing it, you know. But the 12 steps and also dialectical behavior therapy saved my life, and it was many years. I'd been wanting to recover since I was 19, and I finally did when I was 27. And there was a day where I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I really committed to recovery and have not looked back since. There have been many trying things in my life that, you know, the comfort of the familiarity of the eating disorder was just enticing, but I never went back to it. I know a large portion of not just women, but men as well, suffer from eating disorders, and it's really one of the hardest addictions to kick, I think. And I just want to say that it is absolutely 1000% possible. So if you're struggling with anything like that, just know that it does get better. It can get better. My little token. There it is. 8 years. I have another custom toy set that somebody requested for their friend's rainbow baby. So I'm gonna try to find fabric that they want for that. Didn't find any fabric that would be suitable for rainbow baby boy, so I'm gonna have to find that somewhere else eventually. Luckily, the deadline is December, so I have a little bit of time. Now we're off to find a treadmill.
Yep.
Our one and only Christmas present to ourselves. I mean, it's cool that it folds, and it's only $9.99.
Yep.
It looks pretty good. Yeah, I really like this one, so just measure our spot, and hopefully it'll fit there, and maybe somebody will want our glitchy elliptical.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get rid of it? People are gonna be like, ew, it glitches. No. I still have that feeling of like I'm just in a vat of cement and it's hardening and I'm not able to get out of it. And whole house is trashed. We wanted to set up our Christmas tree today, but I think we're gonna spend the rest of today attempting to clean up the apartment. We're both just feeling really lethargic, and I don't know if it's grief or if it's, you know, the crap that we've been eating from potlucks. I don't think we're gonna even do Thanksgiving next week, honestly. We've had enough crap in our diet, and my window for conceiving is fairly soon, so I don't want to be eating a bunch of garbage. So we're just gonna try to be on our best behavior and get organized today, and yeah, that's all I've got. See you next time.